Good afternoon to everybody. We are in charge of the collection all over Germany. So I choose 4 big cities: Berlin, Hamburg, Munich, and Cologne. And you see in the blue line, Germany, on the right, that we collect in average 22.9 kilogram per inhabitant and year. That means that we still find 5 to 6 kilogram of glass in the household waste. And we are looking for another 400,000 tons to achieve the 90% recycling rate. 400,000 tons, that's a lot. You see that the cities are below the average, Berlin with 18.4 and so on. And yeah, what is the reason for it? The lowest line, you see the city of Essen. Can you please go to the next slide? So we made a little test, a little survey in this area, which is in the Ruhr district. And you see the green line, that's the motorway. The motorway splits Essen into 2 parts. Into the south, let me say, where the rich people live, and into the south, where the people with the lower salary are living. And we wanted to know, is their behavior different? In the city of Essen, you have a bottle bank collection in 3 colors, and it's very often in combination with other containers, with paper and textile. And you can see that this combination very often leads to a litter pollution, that people throw everything into everything, and it's a commingled collection, let me say it this way. So what did we do? We went into there is a big retailer, I called it Ulrich Ix here, it's a big one, everybody knows. And we went into the shops, into the south and into the north, 19 altogether. And we looked to the products and found that the products are equivalent. That means first we thought there are different products in the shelves, but they are absolutely the same. And it has been confirmed by the shop managers as well. And about 15 to 20% of the goods are packed into glass, wine, beer, spirits, all this we all know. But the goods in glass are upmarket. That means the prices are higher, and that is the reason why the people in the north just don't buy it. They won't buy more in Tetra Pak, in plastic and so on. Glass packaging is too expensive if you can have the same products or similar products in other materials. So what did we then? Then we went into the incineration plant where the household waste of both areas come in. And we found that in the north, in the household waste of the north, there's slightly more glass than in the south. And as I said already, the people don't buy it. If you look at it in the south, you find more glass, let me say, from a higher quality. That means from cosmetic and these things we all use in the bathroom. But now you could say, okay, let's take the household waste and try to get the glass out of the household waste. You can forget about it because the material is totally polluted with injuries by other material is gluing or sticking to the glass. It's not possible to recycle it. We need much more public relation, and we have to put the bottle banks to the right places. And that is just a sentence, but a very important sentence to us. That means, for example, we need a much more clever and sophisticated way of collection. Human beings usually are lazy. They want to have it convenient, and therefore we have to relocate the bottle banks. We have to place them at roads where everybody goes by day, in the morning, in the evening when he goes to work or comes back, goes for shopping. And it makes no sense to place these bottle banks in the middle of nowhere where nobody goes usually. There has been a survey, an experiment in the Netherlands some years ago. They choose a small village And there they relocated the bottle banks to the right places as I described. And at the end, with less bottle banks, they had more glass in the containers. So it makes sense to make it really clever. And therefore, for example, you can place bottle banks on supermarket parkings, on fuel stations, and at the same way you achieve a certain customer loyalty. That means once you have the customer in your yard as a retailer, they buy other products as well. So this should be the way how we can get more glass. And yeah, it takes some time. You can combine bottle banks with other materials. For example, you can collect wet batteries with the bottle bank, not in the same bottle bank, but in the separate bottle bank next to it, so that people come with their batteries or the small electrical devices, whatever it is, to make it more interesting to get there. You know, you can combine it with advertising pillars, collection for. You can finance it with this combination, you know, and of course we have to have clean bottle banks. We have to have a noise protection to prevent the noise. All these things we have to do, but the way we do it today, I don't see that we get all the glass we need just by public relations. We have to do much more.